All right, no, we're not going to do the pump it up dance just yet because we've got some very key levels in the charts that we need to break before we can go macro bullish. But we're going to do a quick Sunday update on ICP. And before we start, oh my God, you guys came through in that last video. 29 subscribers from the ICP army. If you're already part of the ICP army, you're already part of the family, then like the video. And if you're not, please guys, you know I'm on my journey to 12K. And we're so close, we just need 33 more subscribers, so hopefully we can get to 12K by next week. But let's get into the video now, guys. Over the past 30 days, ICP is topping the dev activity charts. Which projects, tech moves are you betting on this month? Drop your hot takes. And guys, you're seeing it here, 847 on the developer activity stats, beating a lot of these other top projects, guys, doubling, tripling a lot of these other top projects, and that's being reflected in the price. Now, shout out to everybody who is following the Twitter. All of you guys let me know that you wanted an ICP video today, but is ICP ready to outperform? Because you're seeing the MAs look like they are ready to cross. Now, guys, we're just going to do charts today. Right, we're not going to go on the tweets. We're going to do charts. Let's start off on the shorter time frame because a lot of you guys are degens, and when it's up, you let me know you're happy. When it's down, you come at me and you go, Lex, you told me it was pumping, man. So, short term, where could we expect the price to go? Now, I want to say we did have this bigger level of resistance. It's like red zone as a key level of resistance between $6 all the way up to $6.50. Now, we've broken out from this shorter term resistance, and the fibs are going to bring us into this resistance zone. So a big level of resistance is going to be at $6. So for everybody who now wants to go max long into ICP, just realize that $6 will probably result in a retracement. However, you look on the larger time frame, and you guys already know a big level on the daily is going to be around $7.82. Now, I want to say before we do get ahead of ourselves, remember, Bitcoin is still doing its thing, right? Bitcoin is still leading the way. We can get rid of that. If we confirm this as a false breakdown and then we have a breakout, then the target's going to be around 117-ish K-ish, okay? And this will definitely drag up a lot of the altcoins with it. However, in the case that it just doesn't break out and it continues to coil, then again, these things can continue to coil with it. So we haven't actually confirmed the breakout yet. This daily candle, we could probably get it a bit more spot on, to be honest. That would be more accurate. This daily candle still needs to close right above $5.30-ish, and then we need tomorrow to continue. And if tomorrow ends up in a big fat red candle, then I would like to see this yellow trend line being held, and that would mean that ICP takes a bit of a dumpy time, bit of a poopy time. Everybody's getting happy on Twitter. I mean, look, that's a 14% correction back down to $4.82. Now, do I think that's going to happen? I wouldn't put my money on it, guys, but it can happen. Anything can happen. So ideally, what we'd like to see is maybe a push up to around that $6, right? We can draw the line on the $6 here, and that is perfectly in line with this level of resistance. And then maybe something happens where, I don't know, let's have a little squiggle, right? We come up to this $6, have a pullback, maybe we pull back onto the white line, maybe we pull back onto the yellow line, and then we continue up higher again, and we're going to be targeting $7.82. Something that gives me hope, guys, is who remembers the ICP Bitcoin chart, right? We said, are we ready to outperform? We didn't have the insta pump that everybody wanted, so people just thought, you know, ICP is never ever going to have a pump. But right now, look, we're pretty much on the cusp of a massive breakout against Bitcoin. So ICP could be one of those coins that just starts to pump while everything else is dumping. I mean, we still are seriously down compared to where we were, right? All we got to do is zoom out and the chart looks much different. But if we're looking on a shorter term time frame, guys, then, you know, even without the fibs, you guys are going to see we've got key levels of resistance really stacked up for ICP. So a big one is going to be the bottom of that wick, right? And that would make sense because that's going to be 610, which would be around that $6 ICP. Okay, so big level of resistance going to come here. Maybe we find resistance, come back down, find a higher low and continue. Who remembers this, right? We're really, all the OGs, you guys should remember this. If you do remember these charts, then let me know. But we had our accumulation, which was going to be, well, it's going to be the point where we're going to be making the most money. And we don't want to be buying above accumulation 2. Now, I want to say I'm going to change this right now, guys, because I'm going to keep accumulation 1 probably to around, I wouldn't want it really to go above here. I know it seems like, oh, he's changing it now. But we're going to do accumulation 1 was between the bottom all the way here. And then what we can do is if we put our accumulation 2 finishing at $10, and again, I still really I wouldn't want to buy ICP at around $10, right? Because I do think we've had so much opportunity to be buying it a lot cheaper. Then, boom, we're going to be getting more profits from our second accumulation zone, right? I know it's a bit of no man's land here. I might make another ICP selling targets video. If you guys want that, like the video, subscribe, and leave me a comment. But really, my accumulation 1, where I'll be buying heavy bags, would finish at around $5, okay? So you guys let me know what your average prices is. You haven't got to let me know how much ICP you do hold, but you can let me know what category you fall into. For some reason it's not letting me log in, but basically you're going to have plankton, shrimps, crab, octopus, fish, dolphin, shark. You'll know that I am a small sized dolphin. There's a lot of you guys who are actually sharks now as well. So I need to up my game and probably try and reach that shark level. But right now, all the stats are looking really, really good for ICP. So let's see how we fare over the coming week, guys. So again, if you made it this far, you know what to do. Click that like button, subscribe. Let me know how high you think we're going to be going in this next leg. My eyes on the price is going to be at $6. And that's a quick one from me to you. I'm see you tomorrow. Peace.